Are we good? Good evening. The October 16th regular board meeting is being recorded. Anyone wishing to observe the meeting may do so via AVUHSD's YouTube channel. Individuals may take photographs, record meetings, provided the individual conduct does not constitute a disruption, including obstruction and the view of others. We'll move to B, roll call. Board member Carla Corona was here, but she had to leave. Board member Hernandez.
Present.
Board member Mann. Board member Sanchez. I'm sorry, Vice President. Board member Sanchez.
Present.
All right. 2, public business from the floor, closed session agendized item. Are there any comments from the public on closed session items?
We have no comments for closed session.
Okay. You don't need to read anything. All right, we will go into closed session. And 6:15. What time is it? 6:02. Till 6:02. Well, it is. What time is it? Go ahead and reconvene.
Welcome to the Antelope Valley Union High School District Board of Trustees meeting. This board meeting is being recorded. Anyone wishing to observe the meeting may do so via AVUHSD's YouTube channel. Individuals may take photographs or record meetings provided the individual's conduct does not constitute a disruption, including obstructing the views of others. Those wishing to address items on the agenda and matters that are not on the agenda but within the jurisdiction of the AVUHSD board shall do so in person, complete a speaker form, and give it to the designee before the public comment portion of the meeting. The speaker form must be given to Ms. Orozco before the board president announces the item. Once the item has been called, we will no longer accept new cards. Ms. Orozco will call the individual's name to come up to the podium to provide their comments. Individual speakers are limited to 3 minutes each. A total time for public input on each item shall be limited to 20 minutes. Non-agendized items are limited to a total allotment of 20 minutes. Only one person is permitted to stand at the podium at a time. No speaker may relinquish a time allotment to another speaker. The district encourages members of the public to attend board meetings and to address the board concerning any item on the agenda or within the board's jurisdiction. The board does not prohibit public criticism of its policies, procedures, programs, services, acts, or omissions. Similarly, the board does not prohibit public criticism of district employees. Speakers are cautioned that no person is immune from liability for making intentionally false or defamatory comments simply because those comments are made at a public meeting. Attendees are also reminded of the board's civility policy, Policy 1313. This civility policy requires that members of the district staff will treat parents and other members of the public with respect and expect the same in return. The district is committed to maintaining disruption-free board meetings. The board will not permit any disturbance or willful interruption of its board meetings. Persistent disruption by an individual or group are grounds to terminate the privilege of addressing the board. Persistent disruption by an individual shall be grounds for the board president to terminate the individual's privilege to address the board. The district promotes mutual respect, civility, and orderly conduct among district board members, district employees, parents, and the public. The district seeks public cooperation with this endeavor.
Right. We'll move to B, presentation of colors, Lancaster High School, JROTC. Please stand. Mr. Sanchez, can you lead us in the pledge, please?
For the Pledge of Allegiance, please put your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States, to the republic stands nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Order. One. 5, 8. Forward. March. Left. Left.
Outstanding job. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, for Pinko meeting. Public comments from the floor for Pinko items. Are there any comments from the public on Pinko items?
We have no comments for Pinko.
Thank you. B, purchase order schedule, Pinko. It is recommended that the Board of Trustees approve and authorize the purchases outlined on the attached schedule. May I have a motion? A second? Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. Seeing none, so moved. 5, reconvene regular meeting. 6, recognitions, reports, public comments. A, ICC student representatives, Palmdale High School, Quartz Hill High School, and Soar High School. Ms. Mabarke, it's on you.
Would Palmdale High School please step up to the podium? Good evening, board members. My name is Johanna Aguilar. I'm a senior at Palmdale High School, and I currently serve as the Engineering Club President, Linker Activity Director. Outside of school, I'm also part of the LACO Student Advisory Council. And today I'm going to be talking about how we empower academic excellence at Palmdale High School. Here's a bit of our event overview. For Noche de Paranda, we had a very successful event. We are the only high school that does this. We had a total attendance of 400 students. For homecoming, we had a total attendance of 350 students, a little bit less than Noche de Paranda, but it was still a very fun and successful event. And for our pep rally, we introduced the fall sports that we have in our schools. For upcoming events, though, we're going to be having the Harvest Festival, the Haunted House, and the Winter Pep Rally. And here are a few of the clubs we have on campus. For Lean Crew, we reintroduced that to this year, and we organized the freshman tailgate, as well as organized the freshman orientation this year. For Engineering Club, we're currently working on organizing the escape room, our Passion Project Expo, and also our annual Rocketry Festival. We had it last year, and it was very successful. We had 150 students from local middle schools attend and learn about different engineering career fields they can explore, and also to join the Engineering Academy. Another club that we have is Latinos Unidos. Students came out and introduced their different clubs that they wanted to showcase to other students to join. And it was Latinos Unidos also hosted the Hispanic Heritage Day, in which that's when they showed the different clubs that are offered on campus. Another club is the Truth for Youth Club, which is a faith-based club where students are able to go twice a week to learn about a Bible study. And actually last year we had reached an exceeding number of students, around 70 or 80 student members, so they had to move it to the small gym. And then we also, here are a few of the sports. I'd really like to highlight how on October 9th, during our halftime show, our band director, Miss A, had reached out to local middle schools and their bands to come out and perform at our halftime show. We had 160 middle school students come out to perform at our halftime show, which was amazing to see. And another way in which we can recruit for our band. Here are a few of our academies and academic improvement. Engineering Academy currently is working on getting more females to join the academy. Next year, I know we will have that balance. I am positive. I really hope we can. And also, one of the perks that we get with Engineering Academy is we can be a part of Skills USA, the drones team, and also Solar Car. Solar Car actually went yesterday to AV High School to show their Solar Car off to them. And students were able to, since they're introducing that program at AV High School, they were able to show them how they built their Solar Car and how they can help them build theirs as well and join that competition. Med and Health Careers Academy the underclassmen are currently working on checking glucose to detect diabetes, and also the upperclassmen are working on their medical clinical internships as well as the sports med. A few of our academic initiatives is the quarterly Future of the Falcons presentation. On our work study, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, we talked about how we wanted to have students get these presentations so they can see the kind of resources that are offered on campus. So we decided to take that into our hands and just start doing that quarterly so students would be able to see what kind of resources they have, how they can meet those A through G requirements, and also how they can get involved in different sports and clubs on campus. And also the AP and honors classes that other students were unaware of. And then another thing that we want to implement is Saturday school peer tutoring. We want to have upperclassmen help underclassmen excel in different, let's say, classes that underclassmen are doing poorly on, so then they can receive that kind of help. And we also want to introduce one-on-one mentoring. We know other high schools that have Lean Crew have that mentorship, and we want to introduce that in our school since we reintroduced the Lean Crew. And that's all I have for you guys today. I really appreciate you guys for listening to me today. Any questions?
I'll start with you. Go ahead, Cynthia.
I just wanted to say your presentations are always very informative. Thank you so much. You talk fast, but you get so much information. It's very clear. We can understand. I've had a chance to visit Palmdale. It's a beautiful campus. I really like that you're incorporating the middle school students in your bands already. You said you had over 150 students there?
160.
60.
Yeah.
That's great. And then I really like that you shared the Truth for You Club. I didn't know
Yes.
that you had that.
Yes, my brother had started that 2 years ago, so that was really amazing. Yeah.
No surprises there,
Yeah, right. Well, thank you for sharing.
Miss Ma'am.
Ditto, same. Always, Palmdale, you always show up. Thank you for
Thank
everything.
you.
I would like, Mr. Nehan, if possible, when the kids do these presentations, is it possible to get the slides or copy of the slides? Sure. Yeah, that way I can, when I go and visit, I'd like to check out some of the programs.
Yes,
Thank you.
of course.
Mr. Vice President.
Good job. I can see something in you, and it's the leadership part.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, that is for sure. So I know you're gonna be a leader in the future. Keep at it. And the spirit in your school, I could see that you
Thank
brought a
you.
lot of good in there. So I want to throw it out there, same thing what she said right now, that you had 160 middle school students
Perform
perform.
at our halftime show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
and
amazes me because I was in the orchestra band to play the saxophone back many moons ago. But that's pretty cool. I love the music. I love music. So thank you. And then when you said parranda, I was like, what?
Yeah,
You
that's
guys got that
what
going on over there?
Yeah.
Adults too? I'm not just kidding. But no, good job on that. Good
Thank
job.
you.
Joanna, you're just always amazing. Just incredible. Give it up to your principals and your teachers out there and the management staff out there. You guys are producing just amazing kids, just like you are. So thank you.
Thank you
Appreciate
so
you. I know
much.
you're going to do great things in the future.
Thank you.
I just wanted to say I'm really happy that you guys are taking initiative for like the underclassmen because I know the last time we discussed this, we had a discussion of how most of the underclassmen don't really know like the honors programs, the AP classes, the clubs and the programs they could take. And with the med health
Yes.
program as well, I think that's really amazing that you're taking kids in from other schools as well. I think it's amazing what you're doing with the underclassmen because honestly, I wish I had that when I was an underclassman. So good job on everything.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Would Court Hill please step up to the podium? I'll join you right now.
Spray. Okay.
Good evening, members of the board. My name is Rana Mabarki. I am the senior class treasurer, and I'm also your student board member. And this is our presentation from Court Hill High School's AVUHSD leadership.
Good evening, members of the board. My name is James Sahar, and I'm a freshman advisor for ASB in Corsell High School. I'll be presenting our freshman dance, which took place on Tuesday, August 5th, in our 100 quad. The dance was tropical themed with decorations all around the quad, and we had lots of energy and turnout from our freshmen. There was a DJ with a big dance circle which formed in the middle, and in that dance circle, we had ASB members and link crew members helping hype up the freshmen, such as one of ours in Minion costume. On top of that amazing dance circle, we had tables to eat at, games to play such as beanbag toss, a photo op, and our student store open on the side. As a freshman myself, I can say I really enjoyed the dance and it was a great way to start off our year.
Good evening, members of the board. My name is Jordan Kofo, and I am the sophomore class treasurer. At the start of our school year, 2 weeks before or 2 weeks after, we had our welcome back rally. This rally was themed to be SpongeBob, and before this, we had our welcome back Spirit Week, which was also themed to be SpongeBob. During the actual rally, we had multiple dance teams and different teams perform, such as ballroom, folklorical, Spanish dance, dance, cheer, and a student performance named Hysteria. During the assembly, also we had games performed by both our ASB and our link group. The goal of this assembly was to bring back school spirit and bring back the new school year, which I think it did.
Good evening, members of the board. I would like to talk about our senior sunrise, which was held on August 29th. This was a great event for the seniors. We had a really big turnout. ASB actually showed up at 5 a.m. to set up, and then the seniors could show up at 6 a.m. with their blankets, food, and their friends to come and sit on the field. We provided snacks and food for the seniors, and as well as those like lei necklaces, since it was Hawaiian themed. The seniors really enjoyed it. They said it was amazing. They said it was really fun. And we actually provided a photo of how many seniors showed up, since we got a whole photo at the end. We actually did a music video too in the middle of it. We recorded it on the field. It'll be posted on our website at the end of the year when all the seniors do the sign out with the little camera. Yeah, the seniors really enjoyed it. They said it was really fun, and they just hope to look forward to Senior Sunset as much as well. Okay. Good evening, members of the board. My name is Camilla Iros, and I serve as the ASB president at Cortez High School. And to add on, last week we hosted our homecoming. Our theme was a night in Brazil, and ASB spent so much time collaborating with student groups on campus and organizing and planning. A lot of thought went into this homecoming. Oh, and we got a lot of student participation for our Spirit Week. It was Rio, so it was very colorful, and it was just nice to see that wave of colors on campus that week. As for the rally, Friday morning, we had dance teams perform, cheer teams perform, and other sports team. We recognized the sports teams, and we also introduced our new hula club at our school. And it was an incredible and memorable homecoming, and we're always proud as ASB to put it on and to have so much student hype and participation.
Good evening, members of the board. My name is Madison Bridges, and I serve as freshman class secretary. Last week, ASB hosted our fun and engaging tailgate. Participation was high, and clubs gained impressive amounts of money. In addition to food sales, there are also engaging activities such as Pie Senior, face painting, and henna. Our school band performed named Hesperia. The I Can Help Club also handed out toys such as bubbles and glasses. Overall, students really enjoyed this event, and it was a great way to bring our school community together.
Good evening, members of the board. My name is Janelle Andrade, and I am a sophomore representative at Cortez High School. I'm presenting our homecoming dance that took place last Saturday. The theme was the Heart of Brazil. The dance was received positively by all who attended. Attendees loved the decorations, DJ, and photo booth, as they were dancing throughout the night and taking pictures. Homecoming is definitely one of the highlights of the year so far.
Good evening, members of the board. I'm Brody Culver. I serve as your senior class president at Cortez High School. Our Friday night football games have been going fantastic so far. Our four themes, home themes, so far have been SpongeBob, Western, Hawaiian, and our latest was Homecoming, which was Whiteout. ASB provides free face paint and toss shirts and bracelets to students and parents. Then at every touchdown, cheer likes to toss candy to the smaller children and just anyone in the crowd as well.
And finally, we invite you to come support us at our blood drive on October 28th from 2 to 7 p.m. And every donation saves up to 3 lives. So we'd appreciate if you guys would join us that day. Thank you.
Right, Ms. Hernandez.
I wanted to just acknowledge, I still know Madison's a freshman. How many freshmen are in this ASB class?
We have about like 20-ish, like high 20s.
Of freshmen?
Yeah.
Well, you guys are very well spoken. That was great. I don't know if this is one of the first times that you're doing public speaking, but your presentation was clear, concise. I really want to congratulate you for taking the initiative, stepping up. This is not easy. Public speaking is not easy. And I'm excited to hear you speak, your presentations. I can only imagine what you're going to sound like, in the
Senior,
future.
I know,
Yes.
same thing. I was just like, wow, I was telling you.
When you stepped up, I was like, oh, you look so little. And then
Barely see her.
and when you started speaking, I was like, oh, darn it.
Thank you so much.
Both of you. 2 freshmen, right? Wow.
Yeah, they're very
Incredible.
well spoken.
Incredible. You guys did great too, but I'm just saying. We should
Yes,
acknowledge
you all did.
coming up as a freshman. That's awesome.
And thank you for sharing. You guys are a very busy school. I've had the opportunity to see your band and not your cheer team, your dance team at the AVUHSD. So you have an incredible band and your homecoming looked fabulous. I don't think you let us know how many students were in attendance that day.
1,300. Yeah, 1,300 students.
1,300?
Wow.
Good job bringing in the participation and encouraging all your students to attend. I know that was definitely a highlight. It looked really fun.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you again. You guys did an outstanding job. Just out of curiosity, what was the score? Homecoming score? Do you remember?
They're too busy.
Trivia. I heard it was a blowout. I heard you guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, no.
is Pete Knight here? Anybody?
Next
No
week.
offense.
Miguel.
You guys did a great job. It looks like you're having a great time. Just have the time of your lives. For the seniors, this is it. You're going to move on to bigger and better things. I know, don't make me cry. But for the freshmen, you have some big shoes to fill, and it looks like you're doing a great job.
Good job, everybody. And I just want to say, just keep up the school spirit. You guys and girls are doing a good job. Good job.
Thank you.
You guys are amazing. Good job. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Back to you, Marky.
All I keep getting is
What's our Palmdale? Good evening, Board and Cabinet. My name is Abigail Green, and I am ASB President at SOAR Palmdale. And today we will be talking to you guys about our amazing events that we've had so far during semester 1.
Hello, my name is Glenna, and I'm the Class of 26 Vice President. To begin our 25 to 26 school year, our ambassadors hosted a series of events for our incoming freshmen during summer school. Such events included the introduction of SOAR and our principals, as well as simple activities like icebreakers. Once the freshmen became familiar with our upperclassmen, they met their mentors at the summer mixer and celebrated the end of summer school. Even during the first weeks of school, activities like our ice cream eating contest and three-legged race helped many mentor and menteeships to flourish. Hello, my name is Vanya Manjikian. I'm the Vice President of SOAR Palmdale ASB. And my name is Joy De La Rosa, and I'm ASB Secretary. And I will be talking about the school spirit here at SOAR Palmdale. Starting off, we have our Spirit Weeks, and thus far we've had much participation. This includes our Suicide Awareness Week, which had various dress-up days, such as wearing teal and purple to represent the colors of suicide awareness, and also to further spread the message. We also had our Homecoming Spirit Week, which had dress-up days to match the Rio theme of the dance. And lastly, at the beginning of the year, we had our Back to School Night Spirit Week, which had activities and unique fun dress-up days, such as Morning Monday to mourn the end of summer. Speaking of Back to School Night, it was one of our most spirited events. Many of our clubs were selling and also giving out flyers. Another event that our ASB has hosted this year so far was Club Rush on October the 1st and the 2nd. We invited all of the clubs on our campus to host and decorate a table that's informative to students about what they're doing on campus, as well as to hopefully recruit new members. And as students walked around, they had the option of voting for club superlatives, such as Best Decorated Table or Most Spirited Club. And ASB gave out certificates and a pizza party for the winners of those club awards.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Addison Green, and I'm our junior class parliamentarian.
Good evening, board. My name is Jacob Lopez, and I'm the class of 27 secretary.
And today we're going to be discussing SOAR Palmdale's academics around campus. So to start off, we could see there are many presentations being held. These are being held by our senior ethnic studies class, and they're focused on banned books. They're presenting to all staff and students. And you could also see our robotics team working hard on their latest projects. They're working to receive sponsorships from local companies and preparing for our FTC competition.
So on October 10th, we had our practice PSAT day for all of our classes except our seniors. Our senior class were at the college doing college applications for CSU and FAFSA. And after that ended and our PSAT ended, we did a celebratory cheer for our senior class as they came back to congratulate them on all the hard work that they are putting into their college applications. And after that, ASB held a game called The Price is Right. We had a lot of participation in that game, and overall, it was a very successful ASB event.
Good evening, board. My name is Abraham Green. I'm a freshman ASB representative. The class of 2029 is kicking off elections at the start of November, as well as the start of fundraiser planning and the planning of future events like our spring dance.
Hello and good evening, everyone. My name is Gassia Manjikian, and I am class of 2028's president. This year, we've been diligently trying our best to raise money for our winter ball, which sophomores host yearly. We have hosted various fundraisers, with one of our most popular ones being our SoCA sophomore event. Aside from fundraisers, we also host events to bring our sophomore class together. One of these events was our sophomore social, where we gave out Italian sodas and a scavenger hunt.
Hi, everyone. I would also like to talk about our class of 2027 and our 2026 Senate. Our class of 2027 has been hard at work fundraising as they're having multiple events next semester, which we'll be discussing on the next slide. And our class of 2026 has been hosting many senior-oriented events. As we can see on the slide, we have our senior sunrise. And one thing that I found very unique is that we brought our cars onto our basketball courts, and we all sat together. Our class of 2026 provided Chick-fil-A, so we're all eating. We had also multiple photo ops, and as you can see, our class also got a really cute picture together. And we also hosted homecoming, which was a night in Rio, and we had over half of our student population attend, which was one of our major events.
Good evening. My name is Andrea Lopez, and I am the class of 2027 publicist. SOAR PUMNO's schedule is full of fun upcoming events and activities for the rest of the semester and year. Starting off, class of 2027 has announced their prom Viva Las Vegas on March 27, 2026 at the Rancho Vista Golf Course, and class of 2028 is hosting their winter ball on December 12th at the AVC cafeteria. ASB also has various other events, such as promoting breast cancer awareness by having students wear pink on Wednesdays, as well as handing out informational pamphlets about breast cancer. To wrap up the semester, ASB will also be hosting a rock, paper, scissors tournament for all students and staff the week before winter break, along with selling naughty or nice grams during the colder last weeks of school. Thank you so much for your time, and 3, 2, 1. Watch our legacy grow as we are first in flight.
Cynthia.
Thank you for all the information, and thank you for sharing not just what you've done so far this year, but the plans you have until the end of the year. You guys are going to be really busy between now and the end of the year. And I know you have a publicist. I think I didn't catch your name. I'm sorry.
Andrea.
Andrea, what do you do as a publicist?
As publicist for the class of 27, I'm in charge of running our Instagram accounts, making our flyers for our fundraisers and all of our events, as well as reaching out to companies if we're doing sponsorships or collaborations.
You designed the ones that were at the end?
I did, yeah.
Those were very good. Those are very good. You're doing an incredible job. You do the graphics and everything?
Yeah, for the class of 27.
So they keep you busy.
Yes.
Such a busy class. And then I was excited to hear about your fundraisers, The Price is Right, and SoCA sophomore. Is that you dunk a sophomore in water?
It was an event on our field where we basically had buckets, and it was more of a game. And you basically pay $5 to throw a bucket of water to the person behind you. Yes, it was just a nice way to end off the summer.
How much would you pay to do that to the superintendent? Just a question. Not that I'm volunteering him or anything. Asking for a friend, yeah.
Help you raise some funds.
I'm just saying. There might be some principals out there throwing a G note or at least 100. All right.
And then it's nice to see some familiar faces, Abigail and Jacob. I know you guys have been here a couple of times. Your feedback is always crucial and important for us. So thank you always for collaborating with your class. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I always love these presentations. You guys are so impressive, and I'm just kind of shocked that we're already talking about 2027. So slow down a little bit, guys. Try to enjoy every moment. You're always very impressive, very professional, and I love it. As far as Andrea, the publicist, I think that's a really good idea for every school to have one, because and to also get some depth, so somebody following you in, because I think that's the way of the future, and keeping your school in front.
I'm gonna agree with Rosemary there. That is the future. Good job in the presentations. Thank you for making me hungry with that sign of esquites.
I know.
Man, I saw that. I was like, oh man.
We got some beef stew, I think. so.
Yeah. Thank you for the presentation. Thank you.
Good job.
Sorry, guys. Very good. I just wanted to say good job on everything. So Prom Day was really, really great. You guys are an inspiration, not gonna lie. And I thought the morning Monday thing was so cute, like your morning summer. I thought that was adorable. Good job on everything with the students. It looks amazing. And I hope to come to one of your events.
Good job. All right, we will move to 6B, adopt resolution 2025-2608, classified employee of the year, Elvira Garcia.
So we have our classified employee of the year, Elvira Garcia, with us. If the board wants to adopt the resolution, then we can go down and take a picture.
Perfect. All right. It is recommended that the Board of Trustees adopt resolution 2025-2608 and recognize Elvira Garcia as the classified employee of the year. Can I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. Seeing none, so moved. Congratulations. I will move to C, adopt resolution 2025-2609, teacher of the year, Seth Johnson. It is recommended that the Board of Trustees adopt resolution 2025-2609 and recognize Seth Johnson as teacher of the year. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Can I have a second? All those, any discussion?
Yes, members of the board, Seth Johnson is our teacher of the year. He's also been recognized by LA County Office of Education as one of 16 teachers from Los Angeles County to be moved on to the state for consideration of State Teacher of the Year. So we're very proud of Seth.
Right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed say nay. Seeing none, so moved. All right.
Very good.
Bring it down.
Do you want to call the recess now so we don't have to come back up?
We're in recess.
Well, from after we take the picture, we'll take a 15-minute recess. There's cupcakes.
I follow orders.
There's cupcakes out in the hallway.
Everybody loves it.
All right, we will take a 15-minute recess. Please join us as we congratulate them and enjoy some refreshments. The refreshments are in the cafe area. That was on the next page. See, that's why we need Carla back.
Yeah.
It's working. I think it worked by now. Sure.
Please enjoy some refreshments out in the hallway.
I gotta make Carla proud.
That and Angie.
As you know, Angie's, I'll show you a picture.
Oh, is he?
Little Luke was eating cupcakes. Mr. Nehan, are we going to go ahead and table some presentations? Okay, we're going to go ahead and table E and F for when Miss Corona returns. Good. No motion. G, quarterly William complaint report summary, July 1, 2025 through September 30th, 2025. Miss Williams.
We did not receive any complaints during this time period.
Okay, Antelope Valley School Transportation, AVSTA report update. Mr. Vensko.
No business to report, but just a thanks to all the bus drivers and staff of AVSTA for getting our students to school on time and safe. Thank you.
Perfect. All right, we will move to AVTA. Michael Millings. Sir, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. How was that vacation?
Living the dream, living the dream.
There you go.
Good evening, everyone. I'll make this quick. I'm here this evening to respectfully ask the governing board to approve our settlement with the district, of which 93% of AVTA bargaining unit members voted in favor of. I'd like to thank Mrs. Ramos and her team for another smooth and successful bargaining season. That's all I have. Have a wonderful evening.
I just have one question, sir. If you could have done it in a half a day, I might have won a bet. All right. Instead of one. I mean, once.
My apologies. Yeah, we went one full day.
Can you work on that next time?
Next year, yeah.
Thank you, sir. All right, Miss White from CSEA. And Miss White, you did it in 2 days. Good job.
2 or 3? 1 and 2, 1.5. So good evening. What a wonderful presentations that you've had today, and congratulations to our classified as well as our certificated employees of the year. We're really very proud of all of you. And as you have already heard, we are very pleased that we have our contract, our TA, and our summer assistance program approved by the membership. And know that they're looking forward to having everything rolling around for next year as well. The only thing I can say, which we have no control over and neither does the district, is the state needs to make sure that summer assistance comes in the summer instead of the fall, winter, because that was what was the impression. So, but you have a great evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, public comments from the floor on agendized items. Are there any comments from the public on agendized items?
Yes, we have one.
Miss Vivian, you're up. Looks like you're walking good.
I got that left hip done. It's just in recovery.
There
Before
you
I
go.
start, I found keys in the ladies' room, so don't give me time yet.
No, go, you're fine.
In the bathroom, in the ladies' room, just now. It was in the handicap stall, so I like to go in there. The toilet seat's higher. So that's where I found it. That's where they were.
Anybody missing their keys? All right,
Right
perfect.
here.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'll be short, but I like to see the faces that I see if there's those trustee boards. I miss my girl there. I miss Miss Ramos, and I miss of course, I miss Miss Orozco and my superintendent over here, sitting there looking all sharp. But I am here today to that's just real quick because I just happened to notice something on the board. I hadn't been able to come in at all from things that, as you all know. But I'm very happy for what I even seen how the school board was doing today with the students, and that was a beautiful presentation. All of them were very nice. So I always like to give my kids, I don't care who they are, props on what they're doing. So you guys, they're doing a good job for our district. I'm only doing this, and I really didn't get to read what the whole item was about. Number 13, the consent agenda, adoption of a curriculum guide, African American Studies AP. You guys already know how I feel about that before I even say it. If you don't, just ask Mr. Hughes and Mr. Ramos, and definitely Ms. Orozco. But I think that I hope this is speaking about, I really didn't even get to read it all. I just happened to see that today because I really came in just for the agenda items for non-agendized items. That I hope if it's anything that can advance any study, African American, I don't care if it's Jewish American, I don't care if it's Greek, I don't care German, but anything that can advance our school district in learning more about our history or anyone's history, especially because I just happened to see that one being the first one, African American history. I was hoping to make it back in time to say, please make sure if you're getting consent to say you want to adopt that and it is going to be able to be voted on to get it, please make sure that that goes through. I hope that it would because it needs to be done because I think the last time we had something in our district that they were speaking about, someone that came to our island school about some things that they were learning. It seemed to be a big protest about certain things. But bottom line is in this world, in this day, I really want whatever it is that says you're adopting even all these other adoptions of things, robotics, English, and careers. Please make sure if there's something that you're doing with adding classes for AP classes, make sure that we can get that pushed through if you guys are voting on that. I just want to say that, especially for that, in this sense, from all the things that you know that you people that are on the board now, I know from I was going to say Dr. Hughes, but anyway, Hughes and the rest that knows the things that we've been through in our district here. We need to have some representation of anything that just advances everything. I definitely love my Latinas and because trust me, as I say, I have in my family, I am partially Latina, Hispanic, and happy Hispanic month. And I miss my month of African American. So bottom line is just make sure that whatever's going on with the African American study, I hope that it gets passed. That's all I'm asking for it to be adopted. Thank you.
Thank you. Good seeing you again.
Thank you.
All right, public comments from the floor on non-agendized item. All right, Clint.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
How you doing,
For
sir?
the new board members that don't know, I'm Clint Ed. I'm the union rep for security with Antelope Valley Union High School District. I came here tonight expecting to support the 11-month employees that were unhappy Tuesday night regarding something with the calendar Me, myself, as a 10-month employee, I'm happy with everything that the district provided with us. And I spoke with Christina personally, and I made this comment that my employer has a right to tell me what days to work and what days not to work. And if I don't like it, I can go somewhere else. Ladies, I appreciate you showing up, but unfortunately, 3 is not enough. I warned everybody if they voted no on the MOU that it could get worse. So I'm here. Please don't mess with my vacation to Alaska. Don't add any more days to June or July. I'm in a situation where I don't need the extra days of pay, but the individuals that need 6 days of pay, I appreciate it. Other than that, thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you, sir. Good seeing you again. Rebecca Bonifaci, did I say it right? Bonifaci? All right. Thank you. Welcome.
My name is Rebecca Bonifaci. I've been an employee of the district for 15 years as a paraeducator. I came to talk in 2 parts. One is just the difficulties it's been being a paraeducator in the last few years. There's not enough of us. We're pretty low on the totem pole where the beginning paraeducators barely make above minimum wage. So I don't know how we're supposed to find quality people to do the job that we do, making minimum wage. On top of that, the calendar that was brought to us to change the way 10-month employees are paid was it was kind of heartbreaking because we already make so little. And then that calendar would take the money out of our wallets in some of the most difficult months of the year, in November, December, and January, when you're trying to spend the holidays with your family. Summer's already hard enough. And with that, we would lose our money at, like I said, the hardest part of the year, November, December, and January. I did the math, and as a starting para, you would lose about $1,200 at that point in the year. I understand it's spread out differently and whatnot, but I can't imagine if you're making minimum wage for you guys to put yourself in somebody else's shoes and ask, how would that affect your Thanksgiving table, your Christmas tree, your New Year's celebrations with your kids and your families, and just putting food on the table at that time of year. It's just heartbreaking what it's become to be a para. I love my kids. That's the best part of my job. But I can tell you that I have been rotated so much this year around being a para that I barely know my students the way I should, because I'm in my classroom maybe 2 or 3 days a week, and then I'm in another classroom maybe another day, and another classroom another day. And it's just almost impossible to do the job that I love with the quality that I normally do it. Do you have any questions?
No, we can't respond.
Okay.
All we can do is listen to you.
Okay.
Yep. Ms. Ramos, not to put you on the spot, can you explain the calendar, why it came, and what we're doing with that, just real quick?
So the district made CSEA aware that we would be aligning the school calendar to the work days for both 10 and 11-month employees. Currently, 10-month employees aren't required to work any school days in June, which puts the district in a pretty precarious situation to have students on campus and not have the paraeducator support, the campus supervisor support that we desperately need each day at our schools. And so as a result of that, the district entered into negotiations of the effects of that decision and reached a tentative agreement with CSEA on that.
Okay, thank you. And it's something we're kind of required to do, correct? To make sure we have coverage for our kids, correct?
Correct.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Miss Vivian. Welcome again.
Thank you. Thank you again for having me, but this one is not so nice today. I just saw a little bit because I need to let my superintendent know for this district and all my trustees of some concern that I have, because what brought me to your district in the first place. Mr. Hughes knows, my president, you'll always still be my president because what you did to come and clean up
Carla
the
does
mess.
way better than me, but go.
You know what? As far as I know, you guys, my new people, all of you are, you're who I need right now, especially Ms. Ramos. I feel like I need to let you know that something happened in June. This June, I got a phone call. Phone call came where it was ringing and ringing. It was the DJ Hines on my phone. I screenshot it, and I'm gonna give you guys all a copy of it because you know the reason that I'm at this board right now and why I'm here is because of that situation that happened to our kids at Highland and the situation of the racist name being called and done by him, and he's still employed. And the other stuff that I went through with the district, you know, almost having to pay $20,000 because of Stockdale and Hines. When I saw Mr. Congressman Mark Garcia one time and shared with him, like I told you all what was said, first thing he said to me, didn't they fire that teacher when he called those kids that? Go out there and play like the N-word, and I'm only being respectful for you. And I say that because this happened at Highland, and that teacher, that so-called coach who did what he did to all those kids, especially mine, because I'm here at this board speaking up and being done the way we were done during the COVID time where I was impersonated 3 times. And I was lied on by those 2 teachers, Stockdale and Hunt, but thank God the people and the Lord above helped me make sure I didn't pay $20,000 for a lie. But things would not have gone that way had this here person sitting on our leadership board, the old president sitting right here, if he had done his job with all of our teachers, me and another parent that came, all the parents were scared. Those kids went through hell. But to think that my phone rang about 6 times around June, around my son's birthday time, 2 kids, 12th graders, weren't able to play in their last year. That was my son and that other student. I'm telling the district at this moment, putting it on notice that I don't want Mr. Hines, no, excuse me, don't say Mr. He wasn't a man. He never should call my phone again. I'm saying it. If he calls my phone again, I will have a newscast people here on all the stuff that I know that's gone on. Besides that lady that tried to get the position of yours, Mr. Hughes, that live in my district, that one that called Obama, you know what she called him, a house in. And so I say that to say, whether he was calling, because it seemed like after I said thank you to you all, that last time I was here before surgery, all of a sudden the phone call rings and rings and rings. I don't think whatever he's looking at, I don't think it was
30
a butt dial.
seconds.
I don't believe it was a butt dial or anything to call my phone 3 times, but he's not the only one that should be fired. Hunt should be fired in this district, Stockdale, Hines, this man should be fired. And even the young lady that chose to call herself help and the one that's the superintendent over here should be fired off this here board. And I'm gonna say that because I think that we've been cleaning up everything, but we can't have people cleaning up and then putting the same people in this district to do wrong by our kids. I won't stand for it. So this time, please make sure that you let them know, don't call my phone no more.
Miss Vivian, can you get us those screenshots real quick and we'll look into.
I want to print out them. I screenshot on my phone and it rang about 8 times or so. So I'm thinking, what's this about? And it was right after my meeting with you all. I kind of embraced y'all and thanked you for something like that. And I'm thinking, because if he did want to say something to the kids first. Apologize to them before you come to my mouth. Thank you.
Seven, educational service action items. Review proposed revision to board policy. Do we want to pull any of these, Greg, or?
So you can read them out together, and then at the request of the board president, we'll bring them back as first reads at the next meeting.
Perfect. All right. So review proposed revision to the board policy administrative regulation BP/AR 4111, BP 4211, and BP 4311. First read and discussion. It is recommended that the Board of Trustees review the proposed revisions to board policies and administrative regulations as presented first read and discussion. B, review proposed revision to board policy administrative regulation BP 5131, BP/AR 5136, and BP 5137. First read and discussion. It is recommended that the Board of Trustees review and propose revisions to the board policies and administrative regulations as presented. First read and discussion. And C, proposed revision to board policy administrative regulation BP/AR 3300. First read and discussion. It is recommended that the Board of Trustees review the proposed revisions to board policies administrative regulations and presented. First read and discussion. All right. Anybody got anything? Good. All right. We'll move to 8, student service action item. Terms of service agreement STS 26043 Everway. It is recommended that the Board of Trustees approve the agreement STS 26043 with Everway. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Seeing none, so moved. B, terms of service agreement STS 26-047 Ohana Student Services. It is recommended the Board of Trustees approve terms of service agreement STS 26047 with Ohana Student Services. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Seeing none, so moved. Right. 9, personal service action items. AB 1200 cost disclosure of bargaining unit certificated ABTA and unrepresented certificated management. It is it is recommended that the Board of Trustees approve the public disclosure of the financial impact of the proposed compensation increase for ABTA and unrepresented / cabinet certificated management employees. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those opposed, or all those approve, say aye.
Aye.
If you, whatever, I lost it. You disagree, say no. I don't hear any. All right, motion passes. Getting tired. Okay. Adoption of agreement with the Antelope Valley Teachers Association, AVTA. It is recommended that Board of Trustees approve the proposed term of the collective bargaining agreement reached between the district and the Antelope Valley Teachers Association. I will go ahead and proudly make that motion. Can I get a second?
Second.
All right, any discussion? Good job. To Cabinet and to Mike. All right, any other discussion? All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Seeing none, so moved. All right, C, adoption of agreement with unrepresented cabinet certificated management. It is recommended the Board of Trustees approve the proposed terms of the collective bargaining agreement reached between the district and unrepresented / cabinet certificated management. I'll go and make a motion. Can I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Well deserved. All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Seeing none, so moved. D, 2025-26 certificated certificated management and cabinet salary schedules. It is recommended that the Board of Trustees approve the 2025-2026 certificated management and cabinet salary schedules as presented. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Seeing none, so moved. It was an aye for me. E, approval of short-term staff permits, STSP. It is recommended the Board of Trustees approve and direct the Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources to submit short-term staffing permits, allowing these individuals to teach in a subject area indicated. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Seeing none, so moved. Approval of subsequent variable term waiver administrative services. It is recommended the Board of Trustees approve and direct the Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources to submit a subsequent administrative services variable term waiver to allow the individual to work as a coordinator of the college readiness in the 2025-2026 school year. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Seeing none, so moved. Agreement for professional services, PS 2025-2610 ICU Technologies. It is recommended that the Board of Trustees approve the agreement for professional services, PS 2025-2610 with ICU Technology. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Seeing none, so moved. All right, business service action items, approval of work of architectural firm for the Antelope Valley Union High School District, RFQ 12526. It is recommended the Board of Trustees approve and award the list of architectural services firms and authorize the superintendent or designee to enter into the architectural services agreement on behalf of the district. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Second.
Discussion. Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Seeing none, so moved. B, approval of award construction management firm for the Antelope Valley Union High School District, RFQ 222526. It is recommended that the Board of Trustees approve and award the list of construction management firms and authorize the superintendent or designee to enter into construction management service agreements on behalf of the district. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Seeing none, so moved. All right, approval of the revised 2024-2025 unedited actuals. It is recommended that the Board of Trustees approve the revised 2024-2025 unaudited actuals for the transmittal to the Los Angeles County Office of Education. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second,
Second.
any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. Seeing none. So moved. Approval of agreement with Hancock Park and DeLong Inc. for school facilities grant and consulting services. It is recommended that the Board of Trustees approve the agreement with Hancock Park and DeLong Inc. for school facilities grant and consulting services. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second,
Second.
discussion. Hearing none. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Hearing none. So moved. Approval of the agreement with C Financial Investment, Inc., DBA Key Analytical for bond and capital outlay financial tracking software. It is recommended that the Board of Trustees approve the agreement with C Financial Investment, Inc., DBA Key Analytic for bond and capital outlay financial tracking software. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second,
Second.
any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those say nay. Hearing none. So moved. Administrative Services, action items. Adopt resolution number 2025-2610, week of the school administrator. It is recommended that the Board of Trustees adopt resolution number 2025-2610, week of the school administrator. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All right, any discussion? 10 weeks, no, a week. You only get a week? Anyway. All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those say nay. Seeing none, so moved. Approved consent agenda. Approve items listed in the following consent agenda categories: educational service, student service, personnel services, business services, and administrative services. Action proposed for the consent agenda are items consistent with the adopted policies and improved practice of the district and are deemed routine in nature. The board will ask to approve all the items in the consent agenda for a single vote, unless any member of the board asks that any item be removed from the consent agenda and to be considered and discussed separately. Anybody want to pull anything? Okay, it is recommended that the Board of Trustees approve the items listed in the following consent agenda categories: educational services, student services, personnel services, business services, and administrative services as presented. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second,
Second.
for discussion, I'm just gonna honor my president. She wants to thank everybody for the donations, if there were donations, so I'll say that for Miss Corona, so she doesn't get mad at me. All right, having a motion. All those in favor say aye. Opposed say nay. Seeing none, so moved. Right. Yeah.
Sessions.
17, right? Nope, got that done. 18. Right, we will go to our superintendent, Mr. Leanne.
Good evening, everybody. I just want to say thank you to all the administrators present here tonight and who worked tirelessly throughout the school year supporting our students, teachers, parents, community members. We could not do what we do without the work of our administrators. So thank you all for your hard work and dedication. And then I also want to say thank you to our EL department and all of the staff that worked to put on the Mente Cultura event here in the boardroom last week. It was such a cool event. Student art contest themed around Hispanic Heritage Month, and there was a poetry contest around the Hispanic heritage, and then there was a Jeopardy game that was the students' knowledge and ability to recall was amazing. So thank you to our staff and our students who participated in the event.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Superintendent. All right, Ms. Hernandez.
I just want to thank all the staff and the administrators for supporting the students this week. We saw the homecomings, all the rallies. I got a chance to visit East Side and their rally. And it's just a lot of activities in the last few weeks, and the children couldn't have pulled that off without the support of all the administrators, the staff, and the businesses that sponsored them. So just thank you all for supporting the students and for working hard and diligently, long hours, way above and beyond sometimes your work expectation, but it all paid off. It was all well worth it. It really brings the school spirit together and participation from the community. And that's really what we really want the community to see, is how great not just our students are, but the staff that helps them put it together. So thank you all for that.
Ms. Nair.
I'd like to thank everybody here for being here, supporting the school district. I would like to thank the students for their presentations. It takes so much work to put those slides together. So I'd really like to have a copy of the slides for the kids whenever they do present. Sometimes they talk a little too fast. So I'd like to take it all in. Thanking their parents for the young adults and thanking the teachers who lead them. So thank you very much, staff. Mr. Nehan.
Mr. Vice President.
Yeah, I just want to thank the same people. Thank you everybody out there that has helped all these kids out here. And I've seen more and more and more future leaders. That's what I'm seeing here. So good job, teachers and the staff.
Yep. Just want to say thank you guys for all the hard work that you do. Miss Corona wasn't able to be here. She had to go take care of her mom, but everything seems like everything's going all right. So I just wanted to give a shout out to my Madam President. And I just want to say she's so much better than me. I'm glad she's president. So all right.
Oh, when that's.
Ms. Hernandez?
Yep. No.
Nope, I'm sorry.
No.
You already went.
Oh, you get me
I'm-
back. You get me back for that photo.
No, I do.
All right, we're gonna start the
wait.
bidding at $20 for that bucket of water on the superintendent. Do I hear 20? Do I hear 50? I got 100.
Just one last comment to the award winners. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Your commitment, you can see, and we wouldn't be able to do it without you. So thank you so much.
Congratulations. Right. Buenas noches. All right, closed session. I'll go ahead and report out for closed session. Item 19C, during the closed session, the board considered the employee appointment title assistant principal. By a vote of 4-0, the board took action to approve the appointments to assistant principal to Jose Cortinas and Catherine Diaz. Congratulations. Are you guys here? Please stand up. Will you guys stand up? All right. All right. All right. I like that. I like that. Okay. May I please have a motion to approve administrative hearing panel recommendations for student expulsion to order the present and as presented the expulsion of 4 students. May I have a motion? Second. Any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Seeing none. So moved. So items 19E and F, we'll vote on them together if it's okay with the board. During closed session, the board considered a request to waive healthful living for an AVUHSD student, HW 2025-26021. And during the closed session, the board considered a request for waiver of healthful living for AVUHSD student HW 2025-26022. May I have a motion? Second? Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Seeing none. Or we already did that, right? We got a 4-0. Look, you got another 4-0. I told you Carl is better than me. All right. Item 19H, during closed session, the board considered the existing litigation case number 25 ABCV 00906. By a vote of 4-0, the board took action to reject. Item 19I, during the closed session, the board considered claim number 25-091-2001, application for leave to present a late claim. By a vote of 4-0, the board took action to reject the appellant for leave to present a late claim. During 19J, during the closed session, the board considered claim number 25-1003001 by a vote of 4-0. The board took an action to reject. Yep. All right. That'll do it. All right. We will go to 20. Okay. No, did all that. We'll go to B, adjourn. It is recommended the board adjourn the meeting. Wait, hold on. At 8:23. All right. May I have a motion?
Motion.
And may I have a second?
Second.
You guys want to talk about it? No? All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. Seeing none. If you want to stay, stay. All right.
Stay.